Hello. It is me, RightBigChimken. Meowdy. Meowdy, everybody. Meowdy, meowdy, meow. Doesn't my beard look fabulous today? I have been... Are you talking about my... One day I will point in the right direction. That's Corner George. Isn't he? That's Corner George. He is in a donut. He had an abscess in his teeth. He had to have a tooth out because he had an abscess, and that was the cuddliest looking cone thing that we could get, so he would stop gnawing on himself. Yeah, we got him a donut, and it was a beautiful couple of weeks that he was walking around the house wearing that donut. It was like a really colorful lion slowly stalking around the house, and he hated it because he would just like, if you put anything on that cat that's like clothing or something, he just goes, and that's it. That's how he lives. But it was, yeah, we've still got it somewhere. It'd probably fit me. I'm not wearing it. No, it wouldn't fit me. It's tiny, lol, poor baby. The best thing about it though, Seedlit, the best thing about it though, since he's had that tooth out, which animal doesn't hate the cone or donut afterwards? It's one of those, he really wanted to chew on himself. And I mean, really wanted to chew on himself. Hydro. The good thing about it is it was one of these teeth here, which is funny because that's where my pain is right now. So I'll be very gentle with my own face. I'll go this side. We're just going to go this side. So he had a tooth out around this sort of position on his face. And ever since he had it out, every once in a while, and when I say every once in a while, I mean basically all the time, he will have been sort of like sitting or like leaning on something, and he'll turn to look at you. And his lips stuck up like that because his lips have never really recovered because his face sort of, where there's a gap where it was, his face sort of gets stuck on itself, and he'll look at you and he'll look at you directly in the eyes and sort of go, yes, is there something the matter? And that's it. That's how that works. Let me just whiz through chat because there were many things. Clip it. You both clipped it at the same time. That's awkward. Let's go down there. Okay, so that's a good start. Multiple clips. Sky, congratulations on getting a first and retaking your position at the top of the first leaderboard, slaying Kara for the second time in our history. Isn't it incredible? Can we all get a salute for Skylar Kara in chat? Like, can we get 07s and the salute emote? Not first. Hi, Kara. Hi, Jura. Thank you for the Hydra. I'm caffeinating. I'm going to be here a while. Also, thank you for all of the contributions to the community channel thing. We're around 85%, and we are almost done again for another period. Just imagine when we hit 100% of the community challenge, I will be refunding it. You will be getting all of your points back. It's about saving everybody. I'm teaching you a life skill. Jura, as you casually stroll through the parking lot of a globally recognized fast food chain specialized in burgers and other quick service items, you're suddenly challenged to a bare knuckle boxing match by a hippopotamus. I'm pretty sure we all know what a hippopotamus looks like, but let's get a picture up. It sort of feeds into it. Look at him. Could you win a boxing match with a hippopotamus? I'm going to say at the beginning of this, because that is a particularly deathly one, you could not win a boxing match with a hippopotamus. Hippopotamus are one of those very large creatures that supposedly move very quickly and are exceedingly dangerous. So I would just like to remind everybody that this little back and forth we have at the beginning of my streams right now, I'm not actually expecting any of you to go out and fist fight any of these animals we're talking about. Disclaimer, it's for comedy. Do not sue me if you fight a hippopotamus. Vulcan Ryan, welcome in. I hope you're having a good day. Kara, thank you for the contribution. Sky, Kara, me. Kara, Sky, me. We're just bouncing back and forth. DollyWhiskers calling hacks. I did not hack. It's my own stream. Why would it be hacking if it was my own stream? Also, I did not know what the acronym, the abbreviation STFG meant. Swear to fucking God, I did not know that what that. I don't think I've ever seen that written down, Sky. Evil Seedlet, thank you for the sub. Holy shit, Evil Seedlet. 6 months. 9 months until me and Evil Seedlet have that, you know, when the when a Twitch when a person in chat subs to a streamer for 9 months, a Twitch baby is born. So Evil Seedlick, start thinking about what we're going to name our child at 9 months of subscriptions. It's one of those Twitch stereotypes I've never really sort of... I've got a few people now that have been subbed to me for more than 9 months, and I'm just sort of... It always feels a bit weird to say it out loud. I'm not gonna... It's a stereotype for a reason. A lot of people say it, but I sort of go... no, okay. Vulcan Ryan, welcome to chat. Surprised you weren't aware of that one, Chim. I wasn't. I don't do well with abbreviations, I will say. I am not the best at remembering such things. There's a number of them I have to use in my work, and I'm always sort of like, what the people will send me a report, like by email or something, and they'll be going the ATBs and the FGGs and the CCPs and the DOGGs are not operating with peak efficiency. None of those are actual abbreviations. And I have to go, okay, Google, what does that, okay, Google, oh, that's what they meant. I'm not a mathematician and I'm not good with abbreviations. Pixel and I have a Twitch 4-year-old. Jesus Christ. I didn't realize Pixel had been streaming for that long. Vulcan Ryan, as you casually stroll through the parking lot of a globally recognized fast food chain, you're suddenly challenged to a bare-knuckle boxing match by a lynx. A lynx. Why do they all look like me? Why do they all have very handsome beards? I'm pretty sure you could beat a lynx in a fight. This might be one of those creatures that... How big are the claws? What sort of claws are we looking at? Is this like a panther? It looks like a large cat. You could sneak up on that, right? He looks... I've seen cats that look like this in our neighborhood. I'm not sure. I don't... 166 pounds. They don't weigh a lot. Like, they're not a massive creature. How much is 66 pounds in stone? 66 LB in stone. They weigh 4 stone. I like my chances. I'm not saying that that is probably a... That's probably a more... They're more afraid of you type situation. They weigh about $1.50. Kara, as you casually stroll through the parking lot of a globally recognized fast food chain, you're suddenly challenged to a bare-knuckle boxing match by a polar bear. Yeah, I'm pretty sure Kara's dead. Like, I'm pretty sure. Like, I'm gonna put it out there. Kara's probably. Kara, when you whip out your trusty toothpaste and throw it in a direction, the polar bear will be like, polar bears are really interested in mint, supposedly. I've read something about I read somewhere, I'm trying to remember. I remember reading that you should never have toothpaste whilst in a tent in wherever polar bears live. Is that a thing? Polar bears like toothpaste. I'm actually finding the reference here. This is an interview with a polar bear. Of course, I hang my food when I camp, not just to keep you out of my dinner, but also because of lots of critters would jump at the chance of eating my famous open fire burritos. David, you should never this is from the side of the polar bear. David, you should never underestimate the lengths I will go in order to impress a date, and that includes going after your toothpaste. Nothing sparks my curiosity like unfamiliar or interesting smells. Toothpaste certainly falls into this category, and it doesn't take a lot for me to get excited. Beeswax candles should fall into this category. So it's not that they're really interested in mint, it's that mint doesn't exist as like a common thing in that area, so when they smell it, because it's a particularly strong smelling thing, they go absolutely crazy for it. DollyWhiskers, as you casually stroll through the parking lot of a globally recognized fast food chain, you're suddenly challenged to a bare-knuckle boxing match by a Wolverine. I'm pretty sure you're fucked, but let's find out. Wolverine, could you fight... That's Hugh Jackman, which I don't really know what I was expecting. This is just like the tanned version of a honey badger. How is this, like, what? Wolverine on rocky terrain? I'm assuming based off the fact that Wolverine and the X-Men they're gonna have big old claws, right? They're gonna be quite... I'm gonna say that Dolly being Dolly probably couldn't beat a Wolverine in a boxing match. And I don't think I'm on board either, considering the claw stereotype. Like, that is particularly threatening as a thing to look at. Why are the claws so red? Why is it breathing some sort of fire? I'm not here for it. Evil Seedlet, as you casually stroll through the parking lot of a globally recognized fast food chain specialized in burgers, you're suddenly challenged to a bare-knuckle boxing match by a piranha. We've already been through this in chat. I think the average person could probably beat a piranha in a car park. If you found a piranha in a car park and he was coming at you with a knife, like, I'm pretty sure that the average person could be like, you're a fucking fish, why are you in a car park? Smack! And then he would just be out of the running. Like, a group of them, however, if you were savaged by a pack of 40 piranhas in a car park... I've got a new button. I've got a new button. Seedlet would totally wreck a fish. Seedlet would totally wreck a fish. Okay. Love mood. Kyra. Dro is here. Hi, Dro. We're almost caught up in chat. I'm scrolling quicker as time goes on. I had a dog like that. Her two top fangs got removed. Oh, this is back to George. So the bottom fangs would shove her upper lip up. Looks so cute. It does. So George, right. Let me get the big camera back up. Because it's literally one of those. George will be like this. And he'd be sleeping on or like this, or however a cat. I can't pretend to be a cat right now. I like, how does a cat sleep? Like, honk shoe, and he'll sit up and he'll sort of look around the room, and then he'll turn at you because you're over here somewhere, and he'll go, and it's... I shouldn't laugh at my son. But we do. He is adorable. You're dead. Not a real number. Pixel and I have I can't believe you've been subbed to Pixel for 4 years. Dolly is sending me Discord messages. It's not anything important. Let me just check I didn't accidentally just leak anything in that footage. You didn't. It's good. We're fine. I'm not sure. Look at it. Look, there's George in his belly. Look, you can touch his tum tum. It's very nice. Okay, let me just catch up with chat, and then I'll think about getting the cat on the screen, because I'll show you George's lip in a second. Yeah, Captain Orca, welcome in. Rachel, I hope you're having an absolutely fabulous time and your work is going super well. Rachel is a teacher. Pour one out for those teachers. Touch the tum, show his lip. I'll get the lip. Okay, let's before we move. Okay, I'm working under pressure here right now. Let me get the cat. Also, Dolly, that's probably a good one. That's probably a good example for Corner George. Like that I'm going to add that to the Corner George pile, I think. Let me get the image, and then we do this. We do this. It's very exciting. Look at him! That's my son! That is an entire lad. Go the disappointment face. The step over them, incredible. The giggling is kind of creepy. That was kind of the point. Touch the tongue, show his lip. Oh my god, crying. I just love him. The resemblance. Okay, okay. Let me just line it up. We'll line it. Ginger Rogers, Fred Astaire, something, dance on. No, what is the lyrics to Vogue? I can't remember the lyrics to Vogue, but yes, that is George, and that is his lip. It sort of gets caught on the left-hand side, and he is a very handsome bean. That image is going to go on Corner George. I've decided Corner George. We have an additional We have an additional corner, George. I'm not going to process that right now. But bear witness, everybody. Bear frickin' witness. My genes at work. Okay. What are we doing? We're playing Shapes. So if you're here for actual Shapes and you've waited 21 minutes to get to Shapes, I appreciate you so much. This game has consumed aspects of my soul over the past week since I started playing it last week. I've automated a bunch of stuff. I've ripped a bunch of stuff out. So we're just going to chat for a little while. We're going to consider this a bit of a warm-up because all cards on the table. I did struggle to go live today. I don't know what's wrong with my brain. I haven't really struggled with that concept for a while. And all of a sudden there's this... At one point, right, on a Saturday, I felt like I could go live at midday and just be here till midnight and I wouldn't bat an eyelid at it. But the longer I've sort of been doing the streaming thing, the harder it is to sort of get over that hump. And I find myself sat here at like 4 o'clock going, well, I better eat something. And then I've got to go... I don't know what... I'm not sure why it's becoming more of a problem. Because it's not that streaming doesn't have the same sort of ring. I just... There's this weird, like, speed bump to go live right now. I got my latest COVID vaccine yesterday. I'm feeling rough, so I'll most likely be lurking today. Gabby, you don't have to apologize for that. Lurk is always welcome. And I hope you feel better because of the vaccine. And good on you for continuing to get the vaccine, because there are a lot of people out there that didn't or don't. In fact, I should probably be due. I should be due a vaccine, and I'm pretty sure I'm due an You've made me think now. Am I due one? Okay, never mind. Friends and enemies, distinguished guests, people in possession of souls, it's Shapes 2. And this is why Shapes 2 is the reason behind this. I am... Where's my still masking squad? I will be honest, I gave up Britain is... There are so few people masking in Britain. It's kind of... Yeah. I don't mask as much as I should. Or at all. But the difficulty I have is they... Like, going back to the office really threw that off for me. Where I was working from home for a bit. You go to work now and people have just forgotten about it. It's really quite depressing. Chim should mask more, but he doesn't. The difficulty is, like, where I get... The ship has sailed in the UK for masking. You only see people wearing masks in extreme cases, and I am a large man that is quite often socially awkward. I feel... And I get that this is bad. We're very careful. Beyond sheep dipping myself in bleach, I am very careful. Also not lick... I had to give up licking door handles, and that was a really hard time. We can be mysterious together, Dolly. Or unless they're disabled, immunosuppressed, etc., people should still be masking, but they're not. I'm not agreeing that it's the correct thing to do. I'm just... Okay. Fine. This is where we're at, right? So I had a long, complicated thing built up last time we were here, and now I have automated the entire process. So this is effectively 2 layers, right? So you have one layer separating out so one of these channels goes to the right. One of these channels goes straight down. And I am able to do this twice because I've added a second layer. So all of this process is happening on a flat plane, and the same process is happening above, which is why everything is sort of ferried equally into these different channels. So all of this is taking apart this shape, and there are various channels here that we can combine. And today I've put aside some challenges because I've left this cooking a couple of times this week to get to the point that we're at. I need to start making... I need to start working through these puzzles on the left-hand side. We can make the circle shapes and the other circle shapes and the squares and circle shapes. But at the same time, holy moly, seedlit, because this is an improvement massively on where I was last time I played it. Somebody said to me when I was playing this last week, I know the solution to your problem, but I'm not going to tell you. The solution is you can highlight the entire thing, you can mirror it, and you can duplicate it. So I now have 4 versions of the same process happening in... I have 4 channels going into this central position. So all of this is producing a massive... I mean, it's just shapes, but it's a massive amount of resources that I can sort of implement, which means as I slowly build through these puzzles on the left-hand side today, I should be able to duplicate those entire processes again and absolutely whiz through the solutions. But we have to figure that out first. So I need that's squares for one. I need circles today. And what do I need? I need gray circles. We're not going to go too crazy, right? Because this should be reasonably set. This one, edited by itself, you are prepared. I have played some of this game off stream. I've gotten verbally assaulted by patients for masking that. I get very stressed, but I'm sick. I do. But if I'm sick, I do mask to protect those around me. See, Gabby, in my defense, I don't go out if I'm sick. I work from home when I'm sick. I'm lucky enough for them to be flexible in that situation. So I'm not a person. I'm rare in that sense, because the number of people that go to work and are complaining about being, shit's real hard, and I'm sorry that you get verbally assaulted for stuff like that. Okay, we need to break these circles into... So what I need to do, this is an entire circle. I need to break one of these circles into 4 channels. People suck. We need to break one of these into 4 channels, that's 2. I got the anxiety coughs today, which is also exceedingly fun. I need to rotate them like that. And then... Vesperius. Raiders, welcome.
Flap. Vespa use_just raided with 2 viewers.
Raiders, my name is Chimken, otherwise known as Chim. I am a variety streamer, and I am a little bit addicted to this game, and it makes a very specific part of my brain very happy. You are joining me on Milestone 4. I've just unlocked Milestone 4, but I'm doing some of the standard tasks that you can do in between, and welcome in. If I had that possibility, I would, but unfortunately, if I don't work, I can't pay bills, but I'm looking into finding a job that will allow for me to work from home full-time or hybrid. Hybrid is brilliant. They took my work from home away, and I will never forgive them for it. I can't do it full-time, I mean. I do work from home when I'm sick, but it's a rough time out there, everybody. So, I've made this. That rotates the half circles to that. And this is what I'm talking about, the ability to mirror shapes, because this wasn't something I was doing. There we go. We have the 4 individual shapes. It's very exciting. So, what I can do then is I want to rotate them all into a suitable position. If you need to raid and run, Raiders, please feel free. But if you want to hang out and watch me really struggle at shapes, thank you for the follow.
Cluck cluck.
There's a noise there somewhere.
Vespa use_ has just joined the Bok Bok Brigade.
I can't say I'm particularly amazing at this game, but there's a special part in my brain specifically for it. Okay, so I have all of the circles in the right shape, in the right place. They are all in that top corner. And then if we do this, and then I just so happen to have a bunch of half circles that are in the right orientation here. So if I go, you know what's going to be really dumb? I'm going to be finished with this almost immediately because I've done this puzzle already. So let's get this done as quickly as I possibly can. We do 1, 2, 3, 4. I've done that wrong. Those circles... Oh, for God's sake. The great... Does it matter if I orientate... No, this is actually reversed if I orientated this. Okay. Well, fine. I have done it wrong. We could do this. I need to rotate these ones backwards. They need to be in that position. And let me just get rid of those rotators. All of these need to be in that bottom right position. So if we do that and then that... No, that's wrong. That's right. That's right. Well, welcome in. Thank you for joining the Bot Brigade. Do not let the power go to your head. I'm just a random bearded man on the internet. This feels like a really awkward onboarding process, but welcome. If you need to raid and run, please do. My energy level, the energy that I gave to that opening was all over the shop. Okay, so those can go straight forward, which is fine. And those can go... This isn't the tidiest solution to this puzzle, but like I said, I'm... Oh, fuck, I can't do that, can I? Okay, I need to make this really awkward. I need to do the first one first. Okay, that's one. That's two. That's three. That's four. Okay, that's fine. So we have got the 4 circles going out there. This should absolutely rinse through this process. So straight into the void. How quickly is that going to go? I might as well just wait, because that's 4 every 3 or 4 seconds. My brain also kind of likes that they're slightly... They're like this as they're coming out of the machine. Bubble achievement get. So, I have done this. It is very exciting. We press the button. So what this has achieved, this has built me something that is very copy-pastable. So if I highlight this, that's the wrong button. If I highlight this and take a copy-paste, as long as I put this into a position where is that one suitable? That one is suitable. See, the difficulty is I need to delete some stuff before I can place this down. Can I place this anyway? Do that. Yeah, so that's now effectively building the shape on the opposite side of the map, which is also fine. What I am, however, going to do is build a little resource thing that stacks more shapes on top of this. So... Excuse me. I need to think about something. I need to build this again. And the way that we achieve that reasonably easily here is if I... I got my anxiety cough today. It's very exciting, isn't it? Every once in a while it goes away and it sort of lures me into a false sense of security, but it's back, everyone. Yeah, I'll just build this sort of mirrored as it goes that way. We do that. And then that's not going to work for me. I need to rotate those once. Need to rotate those once and then do the split. which means anxiety, please, he's busy. It goes away for a little bit and it lures me into a false of security I would like it to not be here. And I think that's a valid request, right? I feel like that's okay to hopes and dreams. I'm okay for that to be a hope, but every once in a while it just comes back and I'm like exactly how I am. We do that. I need to combine these circles. That one goes in there. 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 So I'm now producing half circles at breakneck pace. One of these circles is in the right orientation, but I need to rotate the other 180 degrees. It comes out of that like that. So what I will then do is I will take these two channels up to this point. And I need to build a what is effectively a two-slot. I need to build a combiner, which is again pretty easy. It is just a case of putting these in like this, and then I need to stack all of these half circles up here. So if I go, no, that's wrong. If I go like that, and like that, and that. And then down, and then that one joins there. It's not as quick as it could be, but that is taking the resources from both of those channels and it is filing them into the center, and you can see it. So we are now ticking off the next of the challenges for the day, which is 1200. So I don't think we need to rush. I don't think we need to. Those are coming through quite stably again. If I take this entire thing and then go back to the other side and then do the zoomies and then go plonk, this side will now start producing those half circles once it eventually catches up with itself. I think that that's orientated correctly. Where they... Yeah, that's on the right-hand side. That's on the right side. So we've now got both sides of this machine are now producing those half circles. But what we also need to do is start working on a square producer, because once these are here, I'm looking down this list. Let's turn that off so I can, as we're slowly moving through these solutions. On the left-hand side here, you've got squares in that shape we've just made. So where I've got this circle, what the next thing will need me to do is add a half square underneath this. Or it's not underneath, it's in the blank position on the right hand side of the shape, which should be easy to accomplish. I'm just trying to decide in my head whether or not I want it to go from TLB, welcome in. Could actually be the caffeine, you know. Loony Lovey! I'm not going to start did I just blame caffeine for something? I apologize for anybody that's like really into their caffeine. I don't know what just came over me. I'm thinking real hard about a solution to the next shape. I need half circles. Sorry, half squares. Let's deal with the half square issue first, and then we'll come back to it. So if we go forward one, and we build a splitter, and we want it to go out in this direction in case we want to put another one on the opposite side, we do that. So we have immediately got two half squares. I can mirror this entire setup on that side. So the two half squares need to be in the downwards position here from where they're gonna... These shapes are gonna come around, right? And the shapes don't change orientation. So what I need to do is make sure that the squares coming out of this are in the bottom facing. See what I mean? They're on the bottom half of the square. That's wrong. Anti-clockwise. They're in the bottom half of the square, because in the top half of the square we will insert this circle. Okay, so this should be as straightforward as going like this. And we're going to cut off this funnel. And this funnel is going to come round this corner to here. We got the two funnels there. And what I need to do is do the standard combiney thing. So what we can do is we do this. And then we build a stacker. No, the stacker? Is the stacker wrong there? No, it's fine. You do this, not that. Anything but that. So we go 1 up. And so many satisfying little sounds. It is very good for the brain, isn't it? It's... I'm not kidding with the neurodivergent screen. There is something about this that just pleases me endlessly. And look how, as the solution goes, that was very straightforward. And we're generating that new shape. Which means what I can do is, because that one funnel is being worked on, I can dedicate the other side of this machine. Go away. No, I'm getting confused. Unpin, unpin. I've done those two shapes. Fine. So on the other side of the machine, where I could duplicate this process and be generating shapes at the same sort of speed, I'm not going to do that. I'm going to work on this next one, which is the same process. So if I take this and then copy it over and then rotate it. At the moment, that's just throwing squares into the void, which we don't need. What I need to do is bring in a half circle from... I need to bring in a... What's the easiest half circle for me to access right now? It's one of these. To keep in the orientation of the machine, we'll bring it in from over here because the squares are coming around that corner, and who doesn't like correctly orientated things? Yeah, I need to do that, don't I? Because I did that around the other side. So we take that off. We bring it down. We bring it to there. Break that. We bring it down. Also, the music to listen to in the background of this game is put the square in the circle. You're gonna put the lime in the coconut and drink them both up. You put the lime in the coconut, you throw the can away. I say to a bunch of people that I'm pretty sure a good percentage of my community don't drink alcohol. Ugh. Delicious water. Thank you for the hydration. I swear to God, this copy and paste tool that I now have access to is just amazing. So what I've accidentally done is produce the same... I've basically... Okay, go back one. Get rid of this. Bin it. What I want to do is produce this I need to produce this shape just slightly further back because I need to add an extra step. If we do this... Jim, do you like rock or metal? Yeah, absolutely love it. I would say that that was my main source of music. I have enjoyed rock music and metal music since I was a small child. Can I recommend any right now? I like you more and more. Thanks. That sounds concerning because that makes it sound like you didn't like me already. And I'm not sure how to feel about that. That's wrong. Why are they wrong? Oh, wait, no, they're right. I'm just being an idiot. Ignore me. That's fine. Those are fine. That entire process is fine. And to stop a blockage from happening, we're just going to be binning those. No, I'm not going to bin them because that is dumb. Those can be adding to our total number whilst I'm working on this next bit. Because what I need to be able to do in this space here is add a half circle. The squares are coming in. Fine, I need to add a half circle. There are some songs that just hit different, like old rock intros where you can only hear the guitar drums. Oh, so good. I find in terms of metal music, I tend to when it comes to music in general, I tend to err towards contemporary stuff. A lot of the older greats I don't like, and it's not that I don't like them, it's that I don't like the quality of the audio recordings that stuff was originally like made in. So I like to listen to more contemporary stuff on the understanding that certain components of the music and the notes sounds better because of the era that it was recorded, if that makes sense. So I'm not like a Guns N' Roses, Iron Maiden, that sort of thing. But I will say I like most music. I'm currently listening to violin covers of Nirvana. What about the Strokes? I can't say I've listened to much of the Strokes. I can't even name a song from this. You know what the difficulty is, right? I for a long time I swore off Spotify, and it wasn't like I was swearing off it. I had like a bunch of stuff on iTunes Music that I had bought over the course of years, and I just continued to buy music through iTunes. And then all of a sudden, obviously in a relationship with Dolly, they use Spotify religiously, and I was like, have you ever heard Wonderwall? Oh God. I said maybe, Vulcan Ryan. You're going to be the one that saves me. Reptilla is probably the most known one. I can't. The difficulty with this discussion is I can't listen to any of this. I tell you what, I'm going to add it to my playlist whilst we're sat here, and I'm going to try really hard not to accidentally leak copyrighted music into my stream. Reptilla. And you're gonna do something for me, Kira. If we're becoming this sort of stream, you're all gonna do something for me, right? You're gonna listen to a song that I recommend. You're gonna listen to. Wait. You're gonna go listen to one of my favorite bands, and it was introduced to me. They are Welsh. Where I am part Welsh on my mother's side. They were introduced to me by one of my brothers. A very, very, very long time ago, long before I probably should have been listening to them. But go listen to some Skin Dread. I'm trying to think of the best Skin Dread song. Oh, no. I know. Give me 5 seconds. I've got it. I can't post a link because it's on an iPhone app, but you need to go listen to the cover of Electric Avenue by Skin Dread. We're going to rock down to Electric Avenue. That one, but that is an amazing cover. I love Skin Dread as a band. They were Skin Dread, right? When you're at school, there's like the popular kids, regardless of what people say in this day and age. I'm sure this shit still goes on. There are popular kids. And there I was in my, how old was I at the time? Like 14, 15. They were all really into Biffy Clyro. And I'm trying to think of any other examples, but they were all there listening to Biffy Clyro. I had a fairly straightforward relationship with my middle brother. They were a massive metalhead as long as I can remember. My oldest brother was massively into punk. To the point that he had 2 pink mohawks for a very long period of my childhood. My middle brother introduced me to Skin Dread. So there I was, and these I can just vividly remember these kids in one of our IT lessons going, "Oh, what music do you listen to?" Insert Chimken's real name here, because I did actively have to think about it then. And to tell these people Skin Dread and for them to listen to it, reggae metal is the best. It makes my brain so happy, and a lot of this shit is like making my brain happy. Skin Dread have been around for a while, but they are up there in terms of my favorite bands. Chimken isn't your real name. Raise your hand if you know my real name, because I've talked about it on stream before. My real name is available to certain people. Like, don't type it in chat, but if you know my real name, go like this. Like, first name. Nobody knows my last name. Do you not know my first name? I'll say it. Bob Johnson. My first name is Lawrence. And if you use my first name in chat, I will instantly ban you. No hesitation. It's available in old streams. Refer to me as Chimken. I do not want to be referred to by my first name. I will fire you out of a cannon. There will be no hesitation. I am very, very, very careful not to spread shit about my personal existence around. And I don't want people referring to me that way. But it's, you know, community's community. You don't strike me as a Bob. I'm gonna be that guy. I know Ryan's last name because he leaked it to me accidentally. Pull the card. 9 of clubs. Everybody went black. That's completely irrelevant. At least I didn't lose my points. But yeah, that is my name. I don't want to talk about it. You know where I work to? Yeah, me and Volcom Ryan are like cool handshakes. Brosif. Nice to meet you, Jack. Do not call me Jack. Jack was my father's name. Jack is not my father's name. I need to bring those half circles over here. So we're gonna take these. So you're a jack of all trades. Now I'm a variety streamer. There is a difference. I'm not entirely sure what that difference is, but I am a variety streamer, and that's not the same thing. We do this. I've talked about, and before anybody goes, Chimken, why did you just drop your last name? I've talked about it on stream before. I've just, like, when I mentioned it then as well, very specifically, I don't even use it as a joke. It is a personal boundary. I don't mind you knowing it in that way, but I don't want you using it. Why is that not working? No, because that's not a lift. Okay, so they all need to be orientated to the right. So we do this. I was debating on telling my chat my name before. Problem is, it's a one-of-the-kind spelling, and the nicknames, pronunciations people come up with are quite interesting. See, now I want to know. Now that you've said that, I now want to know. I mean, it can't be any worse. Kara, let's be honest, right? Jura's name can't be any worse than Pepsi. Kara's name isn't actually Pepsi, just for clarification. Your first name isn't Jura. I'm learning so much today. Pepsi was my father. I love that you have to clarify that. And we're not even kidding either. That's not even a joke. How am I? No. Fuck. Okay, we do that, and when we do... No, that's still wrong. We do that. Okay, and then we go like that. And then we go like that. Okay, so that's 2 feeds of half circles going to this here. So what we're going to do is we're going to add a stacker, and it's going to be super duper exciting, and we're going to do this. So those half circles are now going into this machine, and it is then my job to put these half circles here. And then we are producing this half circle, and it is extremely exciting. We're ticking off so many boxes today. I'm very proud of us. Yeah, there we go. It's happening. How the frick am I going to make that last one, though? Because that is an entirely... Those can quietly cook away. I'm not in a rush to... That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. No, untick. We've done that. Okay, so the last one I need to do... What is that? Why is that one coming back? Go away. It's... Why is it... Why is it coming back? Why is it... Go away. Go away. I don't understand. There's an ad coming up, chat. 5 minutes. But we've made progress. Look at this freaking thing. Look at it. Look how amazing it looks. Aren't you all proud of me? Like, aren't you all really proud of me? I'm looking at this shape over here, though. This one over here on the left-hand side. What the fuck is that? I'm scared by those blue squares. I'm very scared by those blue squares. So, what I need to do... I believe I haven't missed one stream ever since finding you through Dolly. No, I don't think so. What if I told you all my name or isn't Kara? I'm pretty sure it is, because I know what... I've literally seen it on a sheet. You've literally given... That lie doesn't work on me. You've shown me official paperwork. I'm pretty sure. No. Did you show me your dad's official paperwork? That's a very strange thing that I've seen one of those and not the other. You showed me a document with your last name on it, and you were like, this is going to make you laugh. It was my dad's, yeah. I wouldn't be... We're at 49 streams so far. Jura, I'm absolutely fantastic, and there is no surprise that you have not missed a single stream of mine. I am literally the wind beneath your wings. I'm the wind beneath everybody's wings. It's fine. It's fine. I can live with that. Again, the shapes are appearing by themselves. I don't... Go away. So, I need to now do this last one, which is really freaking awkward because it's one block different to... It's one block different. Why is that wrong? Oh, this one I finished. Okay, that's fine then, because if we get rid of this... Okay, this one is going to be where we do this new shape. I don't think I can do that. Oh, okay. So I need to think about this real freaking hard. So... I mean, this machine is absolutely chock-a-block. It's not impossible to make that, it's just the additional stack of that red one that is really just irritating. And it feels like I should just make it from scratch, because it is a big number. So beautiful here! Oh, it's so beautiful, everybody. I don't know what the frick was that voice. This is the last one of this segment, and then I can start working on the blue squares. What is the easiest thing to do here? I think it's actually to take these ones. I think it might actually be easier to make these from scratch. I'm probably going to regret this, but here we go. We do this. Has everybody seen the new channel point redeem? Has everybody seen the new stim? Sorry. Do you want me to show off the... Raise your hand if you want to see the new stim again. I'm not sure if you were all here at the beginning. Why does this shape keep reappearing? Why am I yelling? The ad starts in 1 minute. You're going to go and grab yourself a drink. You're going to go grab yourself a snack, hug a loved one, sniff a beloved family animal, and generally just take care of yourselves for 3 minutes every hour on the hour. Not that hard. And we're going to press the button again because every time I add one of these to a stream, I must press the button like 90 times, and then it just comes out randomly every once in a while. So before the ad break happens... Shapes. The laughing is so weird. Yeah, that's what I was going for, though. I love that everybody's like, oh, the laughing's so weird. Have you not seen any of these up until this point? Do you not understand what I'm about at this point? Because I feel like you should. Ooh. Ad break. I'll be back in 3. Hi. Okay, so I've been thinking, and do we need like... I'm very careful not to play copyrighted music on the... We talk about memes on the Discord, right? There are some people from here from the Discord. Some people won't be on the Discord, so I'm just going to talk about the Discord. My partner and I, DollyWhiskers, run a Discord. It's very exciting. If you've shown your face in my chat numerous times, you will eventually get an invite. We keep it very private. We do not advertise that link anywhere, but I'm going to talk about it right now. We talk about memes on the Discord. We talk about games on the Discord. We talk about videos, YouTube, TikToks on the Discord. There's no dedicated space for music. Do we need a dedicated space for music on the Discord? Because I have so many, like, because I tried it for a little bit, right? I wanted to make a community Spotify playlist where I will share an open playlist to everybody, and members will just be able to add songs to the playlist. And I can't decide if that's a really good idea or a really terrible one. Me and Dolly do it in a much minor thing. So I've got these things I call Chimken compilations, where slowly over a period of time, and it can take like 6 months, it can take upwards of a year. Where I get about 400 songs into a playlist on Spotify. I then call that done and move on to the next one. The current iteration is songs Dolly has recommended me and songs I have found because Dolly has recommended me something. So sometimes I'll fall down a hole on Spotify and Dolly will share something with me, and then I'll go blah 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 blah, blah and end up on this really completely random song that ends up on the playlist as well. And so we have this like shared compilation style thing where we just put stuff together over time. I feel like it'd be a really cool idea for the Discord if we could do that. We might, Dolly, do we need we might need a song section for the Discord. Good Lord, the Lions. Theo. DC, welcome in. How's your stream? Everybody go follow the child because they are not only amazing, they have been streaming today, and we do this. The child. Go follow them. They're amazing and unhinged, and honestly, so far up my street in terms of my comedy, not comedy. They meet my vibe. They pass the vibe check. The vibe check is successfully passed when it comes to TC. Okay, I need to do one more shape, and it's really bothering me how we're gonna do it. I need. How's it going, TC? Though, you okay? There is more than enough here to take. I need to. I need to deactivate this entire section at that point, which is fine. Which means I have the half circles available to me here, and an additional half moon shape here, which means I don't actually need to take those ones anywhere, which is good. That's a lot of shapes, at least two. It's at least two shapes. This game, TC, do you like crack? Like, do you have affinity for crack? Because this game is like crack. And I'm not like the bad type of crack, like the wholesome, really makes my brain satisfied with itself sort of crack. Like, I've never felt more capable of discussing my neurodivergent self when playing this game, because holy shit. Okay, we've got the doubled up of the circle. And then if we do this, that is the half moon. That is the 3 components of the circle that I need. Oh, I'm fucking it up, aren't I? Because there's another circle there. Oh, shit. Let's throw the shit. Throw some shapes. Throw some shapes. Don't throw shade. Not shade. Throw in shapes. Throw in. We don't throw shade around here. Never throw shade. We're a wholesome community. There is no shade thrown. Throw ass. I mean shapes. This is hurting my brain. My brain. My brain. Okay, so we have those 2 there. We need to stack those in the same way. So if I do I put this here and then go like that. Okay, so that needs to leave that shape. Anti-clockwise. No, why is that wrong? I don't understand. Anti-clockwise. There we go. So if I bring that up there and there. So now I have another half circle. No, that's still wrong. I'm still freaking wrong. Fuck. Okay, well, that's fine. We'll do this. I'm trying to stack. It's really hard being this wrong, Kara. How do you deal with it on a daily basis? That was very mean of me to say that about Kara. Kara is a good person, and they are correct sometimes. Aha! I've only gone and fucking done it, chat. I didn't even do anything. I've only gone and fucking... He's only gone and done... I don't know what that accent is. He's only gone and done it. Why did it... He's only gone and freaking... What a absolute turnout for the books. Fucking RightBigChimken scores 1 again for the large lad. What if I just clocked on your stream right now? That sounds... when you word it like that, it sounds very odd to me. Also, I just get... We've had this discussion. I just get a notification, which I can deny. Nothing big and scary happens. I can just be like, Kara, stop that. Not that I would actually hit you, but Kara, stop that. What if I ate an entire bicycle? Oh, so no repercussions, cool. I'll just remove you from my favorite list. It's not that big of a deal. 5-second job, and you'll be out. You'll be out on your ear. Yeah, TC, you've not streamed in a while. I would just like to say there is a new knock-on. Basically, they activated a new system on Twitch, which is the devil, and you should turn on your favorites feature so random people can't request a collab with you at the drop of a hat. Because holy shit, is that shit dumb. Okay, so we've got those shapes. We've got 2 entire shapes, everybody. I need a half square. Where can I get a half square from at this time of night? There's one. Which is actually also in the same, is in the correct position, which is refreshing. So if I do this and then do with the what now? Basically, you might not have noticed it unless you use the browser version of Twitch whilst you were live. Whilst you're live on Twitch, if you go to the web browser, there's now like a knock function. So somebody can knock on your stream if they are streaming, unless you've turned on the security settings. Somebody can knock on your stream and go, "Hi, do you want a collab?" And you can't stop that from happening unless you turn on only accept favorites. And if you turn on only accept knocks from favorites, you can opt in for specific people, or you can just not have a favorites list so nobody can use the function. It is the dumbest shit. Nobody asked for it, and they were like, "Wow, we've done this for you, isn't it amazing?" No, it's really not amazing. Congratulations, Twitch, you're dumb. I'm not gonna sugar the pill, Twitch. You're pretty stupid. Shape achieved! Additional shape achieved. Boom. What's that little number count up on the other side? It's amazing. Good. We have achieved an additional shape. And now I have to start working on this blue square one. Some of these look scary. And the difficult thing is I've absolutely covered this platform already. How the frick am I going to have the room to do all of these processes? Considering everything that's happening here, this is going to be interesting. I'm wondering... We can start with the basics. The basics are pretty damn easy. So what I want, I'm going to take a... Why is this suddenly so slow? Oh, that is only one... That is only one feed. That seems like it's doing more... Why is that... That one should be... That's a even split. These should be... I mean, they are being used, I suppose. Either way, doesn't matter. We need... to not cough our guts up, which would be a refreshing change of pace. We need blue squares, and we need these squares, which is fine. So... I'm going to dump them there. And all of these blue squares are coming out in the correct orientation. Well, it's not correct. It's easily fixable. Fine. So I need to do anti-clockwise 1. Yes. Anti-clockwise 1, anti-clockwise 1, anti-clockwise 1. Good. So we then build... Oh, I alt-tabbed it by accident. We then build 4 stackers. Now that's wrong. I should use the bottom ones because they'll be easy to access. Take those out. Put those there. Take these out and do this. Oh my god, he did it. He's crazy. There's no stopping him. He's making shapes hand over... That's orientated wrong. Oh, I've not rotated them. Stop. Roll it back. I'm not dumb. I'm not dumb. Scroll it back. Scroll it back. That's fine. Okay. Anti-clockwise rotation. 1, 2, 3, go. Okay, that's fine. And then we do this. And then we're not dumb. Good. Fine. Then we need to break down one of these squares into its own component parts, and that is replicatable. Yeah, which is fine. So we do this, we rotate. That's one. We do that. That's two. No, we're gonna try and orientate them the same way. Go away. That's that way, that's that way, and then we put those through a cutter. No, we can do that, and then that, and then that. So all of those squares are now in the right orientation, and then it is a case of going one. It says there that only favorites can knock to open for collab. That will be because they must have made that the default setting. When it was a feature that was originally rolled out, anybody could knock unless you put restrictions on it. So arguably, maybe they're not as dumb as I said they were. Maybe they've backpedaled a little bit. But when that system rolled out, you had to set up favorites. Oh my god, a bot's here as well? 2 bots sending the exact same message at the exact same time. That's suboptimal botting there, buddies. Deny, deny. Am I really at a point now where I'm getting the same message from 2 different bots simultaneously? Because I'm just going to put it out there. Please don't do that. Like, I will happily accept bots above the same message twice. That's wrong. Good news, everybody. Additional shape achieved. Ba 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 ba. Absolutely plowing through shapes today. How are we doing for time? We are going to get to Mass Effect eventually. Just suddenly very hyper aware of my own Discord, so if you just bear with me 1 second. Thank you for the ban, Dolly. I just delete the message. I've not been banning since the auto mod has been picking them up. I will say, Twitch's auto mod has improved, because for a long time messages would get through to chat regardless, but all of a sudden they're not, and the auto identification system is flagging 95% of them. It's really irritating that those things keep coming back, is all I'm saying. Go away. What is that about? Why is that happening? Okay. Why is that one stopped? Should I be concerned that that one is stopped? No, that one hasn't stopped. There's just very few of it because it's going... Yeah, what is happening? Why is this one suddenly so slow? I don't understand why that one there is suddenly so slow. But you know what we're going to do? We're going to chuck a load more shapes at it. Because that's the name of the game. It's shapes. He's crazy. He's got squares coming out of his ears. He's got square ears. We do this. We do 1, 2. We plow those directly into there. I don't know why that half is suddenly working so slowly. Weird. There's no reason it should. I don't understand why that one track is going so slow in comparison to the first one. Either way, that's fixed it. Fine. What are we doing? We need to do this same blue shape just twice. Oh, that might be a problem. We're gonna have to do it there. And what we need to do is we need to make the blue shape once. We need two streams. We need two streams. One makes the blue shape, the other makes the blue shape, and then we stack each other then we stack it on top of each other. I think those ones further down this list are getting increasingly more complicated. Why can't I turn you off? Like, I really just want to turn you off. Like, there is no reason you should be lit. I'm unticking you. You're unpinned. Why is that happening? Is it because it's close to the end? Who knows? Fine, so we need to go like this, and we need to do this. This one will come over here. This one will be in this position. That is super duper exciting. We need to split the cube into two sections. We need to do that one, and then that one. Fine. We need to rotate them so they are orientated the same. And another one? What is happening? Sorry, you don't even see the bots anymore, chat. So every once in a while I'm just going, ah! I promise that they're there and I'm not just pretending. It's not pretend. Now that's wrong. Why is that wrong? I have this, right? What does that? That does nothing. It just adds a level in between. There is something. Maybe I only do need one of these. Might be that I only need one of these. Oh my goodness. Cut it. And then cut it again. No. Concentration is real. That one's fine, so that's fine like that. Good. And then I don't understand why. Oh, for God's sake, a freaking. This one. And that one. That's fine. And then we go bop, and then we go bop. Then we go rotate once, rotate 180, rotate 180, rotate one. No, that's wrong. Rotate once. Okay, those are all in the correct position. Fine, and then it is a case of I'm trying to save space on this one, so if we do this, those are all going in there. How do I orientate these right? No, that's wrong. I need to rotate that channel first before it comes out of that bar. I think it's all 180, right? So Yeah, 180, 180, 180, 180. Good. So I can do that much simpler, because that is effectively 2 feeds. Go like that, and I can go like that. So anything on those last points will then be in that orientation. Good. So what I need to do, we've achieved something. That's super duper great. If I do this 1. That's 2. No, that's wrong again. Ah! Why am I what's happening here? Everybody chill. Everybody calm down. It needs to be... Okay, I see it. I see it. I see it. Thank you for the block. Everyone panic. I'm amazing at game that I love. I'm so amazing at game that I love. It's unreal. I have played this game. So amazing at this game that I love. We do this. We do this. This is not tidy, but we do this. And do you know what, chat? We fucking do this. Boom. So that is making those rectangles. It's just in time, actually, because we're onto that shape and we're onto that shape, and we're just gonna start manufacturing that shape. These last 2 here confuse the ever-living... Like, what is that? Oh, no, I see it now. It's staircase. It's 1, 2... Okay, actually, that's a lot more doable than I thought it was. I was misunderstanding how that was working. So, what I want to do is I want to rotate those 2. And then that one is on the bottom. So we get a stacker again and we do this. Get rid of those ones that are completely just not correct. We do that and then we connect those. Is this good content? Like, are you like, how would you rate this in terms of my usual streams? It's not story-based game, but I feel like I come across quite well. I'm not looking for a I feel like this comes across quite well, and I hope you are enjoying it, because I am enjoying it. Why is that stopped? Why is this all not moving? Oh, because these blue lanes don't have an end point, so it's going like, I can't make any more shapes, but it can. It's because these 2 don't have an end point. It's fine. We do this. We do that, and then we plug it in. And then theoretically, once those are cooking again, everything else should start sliding. I'm really confused to why this quadrant of this isn't moving anymore. Because it should be, and it isn't. We follow the half circles, chat. Sooner or later, I'm going to be able to rip out a good percentage of this again. I was sort of trying to... Yeah, this entire segment isn't working for some reason. I can't narrow it down as to why. It's going over there. Shapes are still going into this system. Like, just want to say love you, bitch. I love you, bitch. I don't know why I said it like that, but thank you for saying so. I appreciate it. We're getting confused because the system has just shat the bed, Lucy, and I don't know why. This entire segment's just stopped working. Why has it just stopped working? There are no... don't... There is no reason that this part of the machine should not be working. I'm so confused. I'm so confused, Ed. Okay, fine. So that's good. The difficulty is we're now done with that first one. So I can rip this... I can rip this out, right? I don't think there's enough room. Okay, we need to move this entire unit backwards. We need to remove... and then take that out. There might be enough room here to achieve something amazing. We can at least get the next one cooking, which is a 3-stack. I mean, I could jump part of the process and make this the 4-stack, and it just be filing real slow. That's not... One is incredibly slow. Why is it blocked like that? I don't understand, because this one is now dead because that system's not working. Yeah. This stuff looks confusing. It's pretty damn confusing. The difficulty is, right, I've built it up so much at this point, but I can't look at it and go, okay, that's the bit that's clearly the problem. All of these shapes are still ticking in. This should still be what, like, here, right? These shapes aren't coming in for some reason. There's red here, so this one is a problem. Then if we follow it there... I don't understand... I don't understand why... Oh, that one is blocked. This entire system has fallen over because this one has fallen over. I don't quite understand how that's happened. The system has stopped working because the system has... The system has stopped working because the system has stopped working. I don't quite understand how that works. It's a perfect loop. One end of the system was broken, therefore the other end of the system is broken. These half circles aren't moving. But that wouldn't mean... Oh my god, my brain! What is this game anyway? This game is shapes. And the idea is you build all of these various shapes on the left-hand side here. You can see my mouse moving. And you file them slowly into the giant void in the middle, and you just earn points and accrue stuff over time. What I'm working on, I'm working slowly through all of these different challenges. But holy butts. You very quickly run out of space, because as time goes along, I'm unlocking stuff. And I could proceed with this milestone, but I didn't want to do this milestone for the first time on stream. Before the end of the stream, we will probably press this button. Because what this allows me to do is... so like a variation of city building, but more abstract. It's more of a... Have you played Factorio or come across Satisfactory? It's resource production in a very simplified way. So there's this whole, like, slightly underbelly of the city thing, where you are building factories instead, and the stereotype is like coal and like resources like iron and steel and all of those various other manufacturing points. In this case, you are literally making shapes. And I don't know why this one isn't working. Like, this one has... The only thing I can tell with this is it's... This... I'm only building my own round shape. Is that because you are round? Is that an insinuation that you are round? That direction's backed up. I don't understand why... I don't understand how I've built a machine that is broken. It has 2 points of entry. It's broken because the 2 points of entry have fallen out of sync with each other. I'm hip and I'm square. It's hip to be square. It's hip to be... Yeah, that song. You know, that one. Thank you, I needed that, because holy fucking... Beginning to think I need an offshoot here just to clear some of the... Like, if I do that, right? This seems really counterproductive. But if I do that and take off some of the surplus, the system kicks it up again. I don't understand how that system is so... Apparently this system is so... I don't know how it's got full and blocked both directions. I think it's inevitably because it's got 2 entry points into that system, both of which are pied by 1 funnel. Ugh. That's a really dumb solution though, Lucy. Like... The fact that I've had to do that, and the fact that this bar is now moving, is the only reason that that now works. And I don't quite understand modern engineering in a nutshell. Dig a hole next to it and hope for the best. Either way, we've now got power again, so that's fine. We're now ticking upwards, and the numbers are going up. And the concern was the numbers weren't doing anything. So all of those are fine. This shape is now done, but I don't particularly want to rip this out yet because we're going to need... I don't want to rip this out yet. I could add just a bin here to get some more space back, but I don't need to just yet. We need to resolve this problem. This can be doing a 2-stack. We can do exactly there what we have done. Okay. Which is fine. We rotate 1, we rotate 1. We build 2 stackers. No, that's wrong. Was it Bill Gates when asked how he prefers complex software problems approach at Microsoft? I usually like asking it to a lazy programmer. Then I know if there's a solution, it's simple. I mean... That seems like just... Isn't that just proper management of... Like, that's a pretty good way of approaching it, right? Am I odd in saying that that's not a terrible thing? Analytically speaking, is that not actually a really good way of doing it? This is... I'm now very much running out of space, so this is... This is not pretty. I'm going to hold my hands up and say that as a fix is not pretty. And in fact, I've already ballsed it up because that wasn't on the right level, was it? Yeah, shit. So... That works. Okay, we've now got to... We've now got 2 exit points. I'm running so little on space. You have no idea how cut. Now the difficulty is I've done a bad because there's a thing here that I now can't access. I can do this. And then I can do that. Hope for the base. Wait, did you run us there? No middle management. I did! Look at this. Look out, look at this. This is all built by me. Isn't it amazing? I get that you were making a joke, but I'm really proud of myself that I'm working out some of these puzzles. This really does scratch a very specific part of my brain. Oh, yeah, look at it. I can hide that and I can do this, and it's just... You can't even call this a spaghetti thing because a lot of there's this whole issue in this game that you're not allowed to make spaghetti networks. This is a functioning... This is doing what I've intended it to do, and multiple other bits of feed. All of it's working in loops. I'm so proud. Honestly, I'm so proud of myself. You have no idea. And I'm very rarely proud of myself for anything. Oh my god, is that drunk degenerates? Everybody go follow Drunk. They were introduced to me through Durandria, and they are an all-round good person. And they have a Balatro body pillow on their PNG tuber, and that makes me laugh every time I see it. You should be proud I have to give up. You would have given up in 2 minutes. I like a puzzle game every once in a while. This pleases me. I can't promise that I'm ever going to want to play another factory game on the channel because... Holy butts. The funny thing is, this entire segment here is not being utilized at all, and I don't want it to be, because the good thing about this is, when we finish the puzzles that we're working on right now, I can just copy and paste this in every direction. Thank you for the kind words and the shout-out. I awakened from food coma from lunch, and now I'm hungry again. Asa, you are like an actual possum. Is there a story behind the fact that your PNG tuber is a possum, by the way, or is it? Welcome guys to my 916th episode of Satisfactory. That is a scary truth, right? I thought about doing Factory Fridays. I thought about doing Factory Fridays where I play factory games on a Friday, and then sort of went, I think I need to keep this for occasionals like preamble streams, because if I get into this form of content, Luxury Pigeon, who has been in the channel multiple times, basically sent me sent a message in yesterday's stream saying, yeah, I started playing Shapes, and then it was 4 hours later, and then it was midnight, and then it was time for bed. So I feel like this could be a gateway drug, and I'm really trying to resist, especially because September's looking like it's going to be a very busy month for me in terms of video games. There's at least, I think we're on at least 5 that I really want to play. Okay. Drunk as a possum through and through. The story behind the possum is that I can really make up my mind for those kind of things, and possum kind of just stuck around for longer and feels kind of in a fun way. How I've gone through a bunch of characters over the years. We were discussing this yesterday in terms of how long it took me to settle on RightBigChimken as a concept. I fully grasp the, like, multiple character issue. Like, I feel that in my bones. Do this. So that is a 3 stack, that is a 2 stack, and we're producing 2 stacks hand over fist. I kind of need to wait for that to hit. We've got 11 minutes until an ad break, chat, and I'm going to switch games at the 2-hour mark. We're going to be playing some Mass Effect. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a very quick bathroom break so I can do the... I'm not wrapping up Shapes in a hurry, but I want to sort of like naturally slide over to Mass Effect because I didn't play it last weekend, and I'm really... Holy shit, that made me jump. I've just got I think I might be the first person to ever get jump scared by the nut button. Rachel, I'm going to take a pee break, not completely unrelated to that jump scare, and I'll be back, and then we'll wrap up Shapes and we'll move to Mass Effect. Just don't go away. Don't go away. Rachel's just come in today and has chosen violence. If it wasn't a possum, it would be something else in the more weird, unusual spectrum of critters, like a maned wolf or an aardvark. Fucking love an aardvark. I would jump to if you got your nut crust on stream. If that would sound like this, it's worrisome in itself. Hey, everybody loves the nut button.
Including the bow tie.
Yeah, it's cool. Bow ties are cool.
This from the man in the bow tie.
Bow ties are cool. Bow ties are cool.
Here's one. Bow tie. Get rid.
Bow ties are cool. I didn't put it on the BRB screen so everybody could look at the glory that was all of this machinery ticking along. Like, I did that intentionally. I'm just out here trying to give you a good time. If I was an aardvark, I'd be an aardvark. If I was an aardvark, I'd be an aardvark. Did I say something weird then? You technically could shape your beard as a bow tie. No, I could. I have. Do you want to know a secret? Do you want to know a secret? Wait. Oh, aardvark. I get that now. I get that now. Do you want to know a secret? I have a little pot of elastic band, so I'm able to plait my beard now. I've just not been able to build up the nerve to sit and mess with it because I think it'll look bad. That's my secret, chat. I'm always messing with my beard. Drunk, the guy of puns, bad ones, sometimes good ones too. You're all ticking along. I want, like, the Viking image, right? I want the one plait down the middle with a bead on the end. Very punny. I built this, and I'm sort of looking at it going, I need to do additional steps, and I'm not sure what kind of Viking. A Swedish one. Where are Vikings from? Norway, I guess. I'm sure I'm going to enhance Space Marines 2 with very dumb puns. A bald one. A bald Viking, yeah. Okay, can I absolutely... Can I like... I'm trying to figure out something. Okay, last push before the end of this game. Concentrating, chat. Happening. Apparently only Wessex managed to resist. Great Danes, zoinks. Those Vikings there raided and settled your islands with Danes. I am not Danish. I don't know much about. I will say, as much as I joked about being a Viking a second ago, I know very little about Viking history. It's not something that we were taught a massive amount of in school. That is a... Next wave of ads will be dropping in 5. Chat, I'm going to play this game until after the ad break, and then we'll switch over to Mass Effect, so hang around. New exciting things are coming to the channel, and I love you all. 5 minutes till the ad. Don't forget to grab yourself a drink, grab yourself a snack, hug a loved one, sniff a beloved family animal. The usual stuff that I asked you to do at this time of day. I'm doing that wrong. That one, 180. That one, 180. You're excited. What's happened to your profile picture? Wait. Oh my god, does Rachel have a new profile picture? How do I look at that straightforwardly? Rachel, that is... I'm trying to look at it. I'm furiously trying to look at the frickin'... It's tiny! Who drew that? YouTuber designers in my profile pic. Look at it's looking adorable. Where did you source that from? I commissioned somebody. Would you mind telling me who is what I'm trying to say? I don't mind you asking, is the perfect answer now? I mean, stop doing that. Stop trying to make me squirm. I'll sue you. Probably Jura. Sometimes she can draw. Was it actually Jura? Like, just say it was Jura. It's not that big of a deal. Naria Arden on Fiverr. Okay, well, just say that. It's how hard was that to say? I had to find the person's name. Jura, shut up. It's not hard. It's more fun to make you wonder. Jura, shut up. Help, I'm being repressed. Let's just we're just gonna do that like really untidily. Like this is not good work. And that straight up doesn't work. That works. Yeah, this is not my best work. I'm gonna hold my hand up and say that is not my best work. You wanted to spell it right? Also, I've realized the mistake that I've made. Ah! No, that's very wrong. Clear that. Oh, my brain, chat, my brain. 1 minute till the ad. Do not forget, I need to hack my lungs up for a couple of minutes. So when the ad break drops, we will go on a 3-minute break. I will come back. It's not the best way to end, really, is it? I want to get this one thing done, but I've somehow fucked this up. Why is that now existing as both? I have really balls this up. I thought this was going quite well, and the more I look at it, the more I am... It's not. Why are so many dancing about swinging double lightsabers? Rave. You know, it's just like, it's a thing. It's party time. I dance with a lightsaber. Okay, that's fine. Okay, all of those blue squares are now in the correct position. Back it. Absolutely railing through this last puzzle. Okay, that's fine. So that is a 4 stack. Don't think I'm gonna... Are those heavy at all if the blade is light? I mean, a lightsaber would be quite light, right? All joking aside. Like, it's made up of, like, constructed plasma, or whatever the science behind it is. Or, like, science behind it is. Once, twice, 3 times a lady. Oh god, we are really getting short on space. So it at least needs 1 up. Not go in the bin. That's fine. What we now do is bring this up, bring it that way, bring it that way, bring it... That is now producing the stack. Bring it 1 up. Do this. That goes on the bottom. No, and then we do that. And then we do... Fuck, it's not gonna fit. You are drunk, go home. I think that works. It'd help if that was connected. Why isn't that connecting? Like that. I think that is the final shape. Okay, we have done it. We're now counting up of the 4 stack. I need to make a 3 stack. Well, it's true. Watch The Mandalorian if you don't believe me. You're drunk. Go home. I got bored of the Mandalorian, if I'm honest. Darksaber is heavier in comparison to the lightsaber. At least people always swing the thing around. There's like some. I'm trying to remember. There's a lore reason as to why the Darksaber was heavy. It's like the metaphor of heavy is the what heavy. Oh God, how do you say it? Like, troubled is the one who wears the crown or something like that. It's not a metaphor. It's there's a term for what that is, and I can't remember what it is. Okay, so this is where we are sending this final form. Which is fine. We can do this. Welcome back from the ad chat. I'm gonna get this last frickin' thing finished if it kills me. And then I can just leave the game on tomorrow and be done with this segment of the game. Okay, so we have 2 feeds here, right? I need to make this a 3 stack. So, real simple. Like, we're talking real fucking simple solution to this problem. They need to be turned once and then they need to be turned again. You go in there. That is now producing the 3 stack. Let's get one through to make sure that that's actually working. Kanan explained that energy follows through the blade with the wielder directing its current of the power. The wielder's thoughts and actions flow into the Darksaber to fuel this energy, affecting the weight straight from the goo. Okay. We've done it. The last of the blue shapes is ticking. And that's not a bad rate either. I was expecting that to be a lot slower. This gets to the point, right, where I've got to the end of a section in the game, and I'm like, I literally... I think I need to go away and cook some more, because we're down to this portion of we're down to this row, and some of these get increasingly more complicated. We've got greens coming in as well. Oh, okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to call that a night there, and we're going to switch over to Mass Effect, because all of this can happen as it goes along. Chimken compliments himself. I never thought I would play a puzzle-like game like this on stream. I find myself massively, like I said earlier, I find myself massively... I'm probably going to play some other factory games, but I don't want it ever to be a... Let's collect some collector trophies. We're going into Mass Effect. Let me just wrap up. So, I have done up to row 11. After these last ones are achieved, so I've got one of the red shapes and then the 2 blue shapes done. Once those are done, I need to reset the entire map again as we move into colorful star, stack cut, painting basics, and so on. I could probably do this now, but my board is so full of stuff. Look how full this is. These gaps were entirely empty when I started today. I just fucking love the way that looks. There is something weirdly like circuit boardy aesthetic about this entire thing. Okay, so Chimken compliments himself. Gonna be hard to do a boardwalk without much clutter there. Is that a city builder joke? Did you just make a city builder joke? Basically, I'm going to let this cook a little bit off stream. I'm going to finish those challenges that we're currently working on, and then next time I play it, the board will be wiped and we'll be ready to start fresh. The good news is this entire segment here remains untouched, so I can just wipe the rest of this clean and then duplicate this version of the processing circuit back into these 4 corners, so I'm not losing a massive amount of progress. What we can do whilst I've got you on stream is I'm going to click this, unlock 4. Okay, so this one is all about dyeing shapes, which makes things a lot more... I can bring in fluid from various sources, and then I can produce colored shapes for various purposes. So I'm assuming certain ones of these aren't going to exist sort of naturally in the universe, and it is a job of bringing the fluids into the central platform, creating the process, creating the vats, coloring. Yeah, you get the idea. I don't think I need to draw you a diagram. Water sounds like a good fluid. Do you know what else is a good fluid? Piss. That sounded very threatening, didn't it? I didn't mean that to sound so threatening. I'm not going to piss on you, Jiro. No. Mercury sounds better. That's fairly poisonous, though, right? I appreciate that. Good. Yeah, that's yeah. I'm gonna hold up my hands and say if anybody in the community was hoping to get pissed on, it's not happening. Go somewhere else. Fine. And so ends another. I'm gonna press this once more because I'm not gonna press it all the way through Mass Effect. I'm gonna press this button once more. Are you prepared? So ends another stream of Shapes 2 if you're new to the channel. If you're new to the channel, I really love the music with that one. Good. If you are new to the channel, it's going to sound like I'm wrapping up. I'm not. We do some ending messages because all of this stuff goes onto my YouTube channel as like a separate video. We then move into Mass Effect. I reintroduce what we're doing and we sort of forward. This is very lazy. Basically, what this allows me to achieve is no editing. I don't edit anything that goes onto YouTube, which some people will go, that's crazy, Chimken. I go, I don't really expect YouTube to do anything for me. If I do it by accident, that's absolutely great. And in the spirit of that, I need a good thumbnail, like for this. I need a good thumbnail for this. What face am I pulling for the thumbnail that goes out with Shapes? Because I'm doing this whole thing now where I'm trying to put my actual face on a thumbnail, so I need to do a pose. I'm like, I'm not sure what this means. Like beard, unlocked colors. Show your thumb. They might have good nails. I have terrible nails. Look, I've got no fingernails. I'm massively anxious all the time. I bite them. I'm trying to think. I don't want to fake a smile. Make a square with your hands. Oh, that's quite cool. Actually, I get the logic there. This is going to be massively out of focus. Like, get my elbow in. Yeah, what's that about? Is this looks like, is this Madonna voguing? Is this what voguing is? Yeah, that's what it. Look at the camera too. Ginger Rogers, Fred Astaire, something. Yeah, that might be Madonna voguing. That might actually be Madonna voguing. I'm really glad you exist, chat. Thank you for joining me on another voyage of discovery in the fantastic world of Shapes. I did not realize I was going to be so addicted to this. My heart just skipped a beat. Are you making a reference to Madonna because I don't actually know the song? Or are you a little bit in love with me drunk? That's also fine too. I'm really glad you exist, chat. Thank you for joining me. This is a little bit of a passion project when it comes to you compare this game to the other games I play on stream, it's really quite out there, but I'm so glad that people come in. I'm so glad that people are in chat to sort of engage with it and sort of bounce back and forth with me as it goes through, because I feel like this is one of those things. You could play this game, you could lose multiple hours, and I could be sat here not saying a word. So it's really, I'm really thankful for the people that have come into chat and sort of kept me talking, because as I sort of like learn how to play these games on stream, because there are some formats of games that just don't work. I had to quit Quantum Break because the television episodes that were in that game just felt terrible to stream. Fantastic game, did not work on Twitch for me personally. So having people in chat bouncing back and forth with this makes me feel real nice. Could somebody in chat pick a number between 1 and 10 for me? On a completely unrelated note, at the beginning of my streams, 7, thank you. Completely too late, Jiro's first. Completely unrelated to that, at the beginning of my streams, I ask you to tell me something I can be proud of you for. So at the end of this bit, I like to say something different. I'm proud of you for just existing. When it comes down to it, you do not have to watch my content. You do not have to be in chat. You do not have to lurk in chat. Lurking is always appreciated. What I want you to do is focus all of your energy on to continue to exist as best as you can. And if my content at the end of the day can make that existence easier, that is literally all that I want from this whole thing on Twitch. Yeah, that's one message. This is a 4-part ending, and I want to make it 3. I'm just not sold on which part needs to come out. Everybody type fuck cancer in chat. You will not be penalized by the auto mod. It is an assertive way of remembering somebody me and my partner DollyWhiskers lost at the end of 2023. It helps me remember them in a positive sense. And yeah, you kind of get the idea. No punishments allowed. Fuck cancer, basically. I don't think it needs much more explanation. And thank you for helping me. I'm rushing this so hard. Thank you for helping me do weird shit on the internet. We're going to take a brief BRB while I switch over to Mass Effect. If I'm about to lose some of you, I hope you have an absolutely fantastic night. And in response to that number that Jira just picked out, say goodbye to Corner George and say hello to Corner George. But I've just realized we're playing Mass Effect, so Corner George is going away because Corner George can't be there in Mass Effect because that's where my camera needs to be. So everybody say goodbye to Corner George. And I'll be right back.